Good morning. And it's day two of Crimson Desert. And that's an interesting game. What I should have done is put some music on before starting up. But I have to say I really enjoy. The game feels like it was made with love. That the creators were enjoying themselves. It's you can have an hour, a couple hours of fun, just hanging out in your camp, which I think is important. I think that there's a lot of times when a player just wants 5 minutes. Sometimes there's a lot of times when a player only has 5 minutes, and it's nice to be able to start up and remember how the cameras work and running, and we're lost. We have wandered too far, and everybody around us is hostile. And maybe that's the castle back there that I'm running from, but maybe not. So let's see if we can remember how to open up the map, there we go. We are very here near bonfires. It's a great name for a location. I guess that's a camp. Yeah, that's a camp. And excuse me, up here to the northeast is this Scorched Castle, they name it. The Dimensians. I guess the people who live there. That's their name. And I think over here are the non-hostile people to us. House Circus. And I'm just wondering if that's a reference to Andy Serkis, who does beautiful voice acting and such. Or, is it supposed to sound like circus because they're clowns? So that'll be interesting to find out. I don't know. It's a beautiful game, and we have to remember that castle is to the east and a little bit north of us, and that is the enemy castle. Our marker is in this direction here. And I think we have a very long walk and run, and I suppose we have to climb up that big cliff. I've seen people chop down trees, so I haven't done it yet, but I guess it's possible. But beautiful foliage. I haven't seen much in the trees that bug me. It's very nice, especially seeing those birds fly by. And we're already lost. We're going up that cliff. We're going to run and jump in it. We have to know which one's jump. One's jump. And it's a waterfall. I don't believe it's the first waterfall you encounter in the game. Where are we at? That's not the map button. Okay. It's a beautiful waterfall. I think the foliage is moving a little bit much. Okay, here we have it on the map. So there must be a waterfall. Maybe there's two waterfalls coming out from the spring. But that is mysterious energy. That is not the direction I'm going. But I also feel that it's our duty to look behind the waterfall. It's very contiguous, but it might be fun to try to land on that big rock. But looking at the geometry, I don't see much. It looks like there's a little bit of a void behind the waterfall. So no secret cave. Because you have to watch out for those after the Atari Indiana Jones game. So we're just gonna aim for that gray rock in the middle and then take a peek behind the waterfall. No. Alright. There's something glowing, that's nice at least. Can we climb up? I do like the climbing mechanic. It makes me feel like Conan. And whoa. Okay, didn't like that. Excuse me. I thought that the game had a mechanic that water kills you, especially waterfalls. So one more time. No. All right. But we have to remember that we're going up this hill. If we can remember how to swim. And waterfall, beautiful, but ultimately disappointing. So I enjoy the climbing. It's very well done. The only thing that's missing, in my opinion, is I have to talk about that quickly. Climbing is fun. I can't tell you what I was about to say because I lost the climbing game. That's nice. I enjoy a good Grand Canyon walking simulator. I think we're going to climb up this cliff and that town up there. But what it needs is multiplayer because it's ultimately a rather lonely game. But I enjoy the open worldness. It's got a little bit too much Assassin's Creed style enemies, I think. But I could be totally wrong on that because we got lost on day one, and day two we figured out how to throw things. That tutorial chapter, that first one, I tell you, as somebody who has a thing about heights and has some vertigo, that was a difficult one to get through. I'm always fascinated, but I got to watch out if I fall in a video game more than 8 seconds. That's an interesting structure up there on the hill, but let's orient ourselves. That's not the map button. We are next to the big question mark. We still want to head east. That's it. We're just heading east. You don't know which way is east. It's that way. Okay. Beautiful little flowers. Very nice climbing mechanic, and it makes you want to climb everything. So just a really good job with that, and nice work on the details on the top. If you see that the outer walls are nice and smooth, and then the stones, that make up the interior, it's not much of an interior space, but aren't really, they're not smooth blocks. They're kind of almost rubble, but that's how you build those things back. If you're in that kind of environment where you're building castles. Nice example here of just the smaller rubbly stones inside. And I'm told that also is like a crumple zone in your car, so it absorbs, so it's designed that way. And nice job. Like I said, I think the people who worked on this, like whoever worked on this, probably really liked castles. Nice big column. It's a bit goofy here, but I don't know, the column feels way out of place, but I guess it's part of this circle. And this is a puzzle that infuriated me on day one, so we are just going to continue east. And another gigantic crevasse. Here we go. And there's animals down there. I'm chasing a little poor hedgehog, apparently. No, it's a pheasant. We can pick it up. Can we get a good look at it? Yep, it's a bird. Okay. I don't know how many people dropped the penguin, in Mario. I'm sure the bird will be okay. Cannot throw the bird, which is, what I would do. I would toss it in the air. We drop the bird. Drop the bird. It's a mesite. Okay. Still going east. It's a nice looking forest. It's a bit sparse, but we're close to where people are, so it's a bit surprising it's not just full of huts. I like the animals. I guess it's a deer. I don't know if you live near deer, but I recommend getting deer whistles. I put deer whistles on the car about 2 months ago, and I think I've seen deer twice since then. And it looks like a fun caveman. And we are going east, so we're not going to go say hi to the caveman. We're going to jump across the crevasse, and we were given a pair of magic wings, which, is like a flight suit, which is fun. And no, they're not friendly. That's okay. It's the nice thing about an open world. I could have stolen their cauldron. I might have had food in it. I love the fact that there are giants in this world. And I turned off all the sounds so I can maybe put some sound over it. And some nice chalky cliffs. And we are going in the direction of the chalky cliffs. And in fact, just a bit of a haze at the moment, but it looks like you can see a spire. We'll run across this peaceful looking lootable thing. Maybe we'll go back and see what that was. It does appear to be something lootable. Oh, a pickaxe and a pebble. I gotta get to throw the pebble at something. Our ambition was greater than our ability there, and we have taken a stone. Okay, we found a broken wheelbarrow, broken wheelbarrow, and another brick. Continuing east. And finally houses again. Okay, because we had been lost out there with the Menzians and a nice friendly giant. Oh, it's a bug. Let's see, is that an arrow shield or is that, oh, they're wheels. Maybe it was a hat. Oh yeah, everyone looks very friendly. Yeah, loss of family is really, really difficult. And fruit peddler. Okay. Just maybe somebody will trade. Nope. Let's see. Threaten, beat, or greet. Oh, we can talk to him already. Unless it's endemic. Huh? Who are you? Okay. Some sort of goblin. I've done something wrong. I'm not sure what. As I've been fined some money, and the whole screen flashed red there for a moment. So, just gonna climb up. It's a very nice cliff. You know, I'm curious, you know, exactly how they made it. You know, it's quite believable, but it's also, you can tell that it's crafted. You know, it's not just slapped together, you know, from a 4K height map or terrain gen. It'd be interesting, you know, how far out the NPCs are active, and I look forward to, yeah, I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos about how these guys interact. Everywhere I go, I'm always coming back to this gallows. Gallows have to be on the outside of the city, but the outside, you know, doesn't look much different. it's like, I don't think this gate goes around the whole way. I think they won't let me in there for it. And I don't know, maybe that's a nice little town on the other side of that lake. Oh, no Stanima. And boom, that's just gorgeous. Everything's nicely condensed. Like that's that wood down there is what, about 50 acres. Oof. In reality, like that little, you'd like the rivers to be a bit more realistic, a little bit wider, and your little island there in the middle would just be a mile across. But it's nicely condensed, and I can appreciate that. But I don't know, some space would be good, because the abbreviated landscapes, how, the meadows, 600 feet across, which isn't too bad, but the lake's just a wide spot in the river. But of course, that would just make everything take a lot longer. So again, I think I'm going the wrong way. I just jumped down there. Unless I chose a waypoint that had nothing to do with the town. We were here, in between this little delta. And here we have a nice mile-long lake in the middle of the river, so never mind what I said before. And we're going to try and go to this, which looks like a town, which is just due west of us. No, that is a different waterfall. That might be the one I tried yesterday, which also killed me. So, I don't know if I actually got behind the waterfall yesterday. If I can pick something, I'm going to pick it up. But yeah, when we started just now, the sun was into the east. Oh yeah, stamina runs out as you climb, so there's a bit of a limit to how high you can climb, and it's not too much guesswork after a bit. Yesterday, the first day, was a bit of a guesswork. Fun little mini game itself. Nice mini game before That seems like a good stopping point. Thank you. And thanks for your patience. And we will see what is going on in Hernand Town. And what is the story? We had some friends and co-workers who were all wiped out, and some of them escaped and ran off. And then witchy people told us that we were going to run into them again. So, I hadn't really considered my appearance before, but maybe we can. Go into our inventory and see what do we have. We have picked up many things. I like the Scarlet Blades cloak, but I have a speculation that what you wear is going to get judged by people. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, well, we can change our regular mask for a criminal's mask. Where is that located? On our equipment. Oh, there it is. Okay. And a helmet. And a small bow. And another criminal's mask. Bandit armor. Put on our Nanny. Anyway, what would these people wear? Oh, that is us now. Oh, and now people are saying hi to us, so I guess it does make a difference. Well, I think that's a good stopping point. But thank you very much, and tomorrow's another exciting day.